Finding the perfect home starts with Remax.com, which features charming cottages, bungalows, homesteads, hideaways, and abodes. Conveniently located right in the heart of everywhere. Also includes 5 million bedrooms, 4 million bathrooms, plus every type of floor, staircase, fireplace, period detail, and some of the best schools anywhere. Find the listings you love and the agents who can get them at Remax.com. That's the sign of a Remax agent.
We want to be Rockhurst. Bishop Miege coach John Holmes was quoted as saying that recently, and it's his tribute to 2 great private Catholic football programs in the Metro. All told, the Hawklets and Stags have combined to win 17 state championships in their respective states, making this a true clash of champions.
Hey, let's go, let's go!
Miege is in a rush. The Stags have won 29 in a row. The men of the Rock want to win. They chanted overrated at the Stag. No score near the end of one quarter, and the Stags have to stop the Rock, and that includes Luke Bain. There's a solid pass to senior tight end Andrew Stafford for 21 yards. The drive continues into the second quarter. Michael Johnson, all 5'8" of him, crashes home with 6. Rockhurst up 7-zip. The Hawklets would take a 14-0 lead into the third quarter. That's about the time Miege tasted the coffee. Great play here. Tyquez Agnew Whitten goes in as a receiver, but he's also the backup QB. He proves it here. Sam Powell gets Miege within shouting distance, 14-7. Fourth quarter, the Stags don't drag. Sam Pedrati to Hudson Bentley. He makes the grab. Miege cuts it to 14-13. This is getting good. The Stags elect to go for 2 instead of kicking for 1. Instead, Pedrati falls down. That's as close as Miege would get to scoring again. Rockhurst wins the Catholic Clash, 14-13 in a thriller.
This one lived up to the hype. That's a good football team. We beat a good team. We're not a bad team.
This was a heck of a game, and that's what Coach Sev said after the game. When this game was scheduled, this is the type of game we thought it was going to be when we scheduled it.
And as he was leaving the playing surface, Severino, who's won 7 state championships, commented to me, "Sean, this was an absolute classic." He's right. The Hawklets and Stags will be hard-pressed to do this again when they meet in 2019 at Rockhurst High School. Sean McDowell, Fox 4 Sports. The offensive styles in this Kansas 6A state semifinal game fit together like square pegs and round holes. The Blue Valley North Mustangs like to throw the ball, and Olathe North prefers to run. They're both good at what they do, and they combine to average 84 points per game this year. It doesn't take long for this one to get good. Third play of the game, BVN takes it on the ground, and Amari Pisak-Hickson showing some speed. Mustangs gallop in front 7-zip, but back come the Eagles. Eagles fly. Arlen Bruce the fourth at quarterback. He flares it out to Elijah Williams at 7-7 after 1. Second quarter, North's Graham Mertz. already committed to Wisconsin. He goes to another senior, Cameron Bird. They would lead it 21-14, but the Eagles can fly. Bruce up top. Devin Stoker catches. This game is tied at 21, all at the half. Andy Sims warned everybody that Olathe North would be double tough, and he was right. Second half, Olathe North standing strong. Damon Sanchez, 34 yards to the house. The Eagles would lead by a digit in the fourth, but Mertz and the Mustangs have too many tools. They win a shootout, a thriller in the playoffs, 51-49.
It feels a little like 2017 when Blue Valley North needed a late-night thriller against Blue Valley. That was in double overtime, and that sent the Mustangs to state for the first time. Now it's a year later, and North is going back to state. Sean McDowell, Fox 4 Sports.
Graham, was there anything, does this feel just like last year at all, or is this like...
No, actually, it feels completely different, to be honest with you. It's one of those situations where, first and foremost, hats off to Olathe North. There's a group of seniors over there on that side of the team that played their hearts out, and I understand how they feel, and a group of coaches that have worked their tails off, and so we got to give credit to those guys. My boys fought to the end as well, and they deserve all the credit in the world. So this is it's a great opportunity for us to go back to our second state championship 2 years in a row. Hats off to these boys, hats off to my coaches, all of our family that support us all along the way. We didn't start off the best this year. To see us pull it together here towards the end, it feels good.
Were you surprised at Olathe North's explosiveness and their ability to keep coming back at you guys time after time?
No, not at all. They're extremely well coached. They're a great group of kids. They had a great team last year. A lot of those guys came back this year, and they kept battling until the very end. So I wasn't surprised at it at all.
How valuable has Graham's leadership been? And there were some times tonight where they needed a stop, and it seemed like he came out just poised and got another score for you guys.
That's what he does. When you look at great quarterbacks, and I'm not talking about how to throw a football. To me, that's there's a lot of guys that can throw footballs, not a lot of guys that can lead. You see that in the NFL all the time, where you got guys that can spin it, or they wouldn't be there. They got the height, or they wouldn't be there, or the speed. But it's the leadership qualities that separate great quarterbacks from even the good ones, and we got a great one.
What's your message to the team this week? You and Derby are really the only two going to be practicing this week. What's the message, and how do you get ready for Saturday?
Message is enjoy it. That's one thing. I'm not sure if we enjoyed it as much as we should have last year because it was all new to us. Our guys got to enjoy it, but we got to have a great week of preparation. We got a hungry Derby team. It sounds like I'm assuming if you say that, it's who we're playing, and so they're going to be ready. There's no doubt. There's always challenges. Thank you, sir. There's always challenges. We get together, we overcome them. These my brothers, I love them.
Did you imagine that it would come down to 2 points, and really that safety really was the difference here in the last few minutes?
Crazy game. Just like we had a 2 OT last year, and just got to find a way to win. I'm proud of our guys.
Obviously, you're headed to a cold place, but just talk about your ability to pass tonight. 400 yards passing on
Love the cold. Can't wait for it. Love the cold. Thank you. Hey, appreciate it. You're a baller, bro.
What would a second state title mean to you to end your career that way?
Everything. It's everything. We're coming for it.
That's good.